This is the Ohio AgNet. I'm Ty Higgins. We're in the Dairy Products Building on the Ohio State Fairgrounds talking with Scott Higgins. You're not seeing double. In full disclosure, Scott is, to you, Scott Higgins from the American Dairy Association. To me, Uncle Scott. So this building and this process has been a part of my life for a long time. And Scott, it never gets old seeing this unveiling.
It's an amazing experience every year. We always have fun preparing for the Ohio State Fair, and we always want to give the consumer something fun and exciting to come and see along with the butter cow and the butter calf.
Talk about this year's exhibit. We saw the very last Space Shuttle mission touch down just a few days ago, and we're paying honor to the entire mission of NASA.
Yeah, we're very excited to honor the space program of the United States, and the fact that Ohio contributed so much by having 24 astronauts, by being a part of the original space and flight itself, and being able to display that in butters here at the Ohio State Fair gives us a great honor to be able to share that with the butter sculpture, with the butter cow and the butter calf. So the Space Shuttle means a lot to Ohioans, and the fact that it didn't make it into one of the National Air and Space Museums here in the state of Ohio, the fact that we were able to bring it to the Ohio State Fair and have it on display for 12 days gives us a moment of excitement as well.
We're going to share it with over 500,000 people here at the State Fair, and they come through this building, yes, to cool off and get some ice cream and some delicious dairy products, but it's also a learning experience. Talk about the surroundings and what they learn about not only Ohio agriculture, but the dairy industry.
Well, coming to the Ohio State Fair is obviously an experience unto itself, but getting into the livestock facilities to see how and why we take care of the animals we do, and then coming into the Dairy Products Building, you get a combination of both. You get to experience the product that dairy farmers and dairy processors work together to create the highest quality, wholesome product that anyone could ever expect, and then to be able to walk around and see firsthand the things that we do on our farms and what Ohio's dairy farmers do to make sure their cows are well cared for, to make sure that they're handled properly, and to make sure that they produce the finest quality product that ever could be produced that the consumers would expect. So come into the Ohio State Fair, see the butter sculpture, see and witness the videos that talk about Ohio's dairy farmers and what's in the product that we produce, and have the confidence when they leave in here to know that Ohio's dairy farmers care not only about their cattle, but about consumers and the product that we serve.
The dairy industry as a whole has a lot to be excited about for this year's fair. Of course, opening day and showing off the dairy products here at the State Fair, but the very last day of the fair, the Sale of Champions, and for the first time, the Grand Champion Swiss cheese is going to be a part of that. Talk about what that means for dairy farmers all over the state.
Well, first of all, the dairy industry has always wanted to be a part of the Sale of Champions, but none of our students, none of our exhibitors actually sell the product that we have. Our cattle come and display, and then they go home and they go in the milking string and we produce milk. Well, it's really exciting for us to be able to use the Grand Champion Swiss cheese, which is a competition among Ohio's cheese industry, to be able to be used as the product to sell. And that product, then the proceeds from that sale of that Swiss cheese will go into the 4-H fund. And then all the dairy exhibitors and 4-H as a whole that is a part of this fair will benefit from that sale. So we're excited to be a part of it. We're excited that Virgil and his team and the commissioners were able to make dairy products be a part of that. And we're excited the fact that we're going to have 6 of our champion exhibitors from our 4-H exhibitors in the dairy department will be a part of that experience and will benefit from it along with all the other 4-H exhibitors.
If you're wondering the significance of Swiss cheese, that's because Ohio is the #1 producing Swiss cheese state in the country. Again, Scott Higgins, my guest with the American Dairy Association. Come join us at the fair. I'm Ty Higgins reporting for the Ohio AgNet.